Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well and ready to dive into some fascinating literary analysis. Today, I'm diving into the world of Shakespearean tragedy. These plays are some of the most powerful and enduring works in the English language. Yep, those plays that make you feel all the feels. They tug at your heartstrings and leave you pondering long after the curtain falls. But don't worry, I've got you covered with an easy guide to understand the key characteristics. So, let's get started. Whether you're a student or just a fan of great storytelling, this guide will help you appreciate the depth and complexity of these works. First up, we have the tragic hero. This is the central character around whom the entire story revolves. Shakespeare's tragedies always revolve around a main character who's noble and has high status. Think Hamlet or Macbeth. These characters often start off in a position of power and respect. But here's the catch. This hero has a tragic flaw, or hamartia. This flaw is a critical part of their character and is often what makes them relatable and human. This could be ambition, jealousy, or even indecision. These flaws are what drive the plot forward and lead to the hero's ultimate downfall. And it's this flaw that leads to their downfall. The hero's journey is often a tragic one, filled with moments of realization and regret. Next, we have the concept of fate and destiny. This is a recurring theme in many of Shakespeare's works. Shakespeare loved to play around with the idea that the characters' fates were sealed from the start. This sense of inevitability adds a layer of tension and drama to the story. Remember those creepy witches in Macbeth? They serve as harbingers of fate, setting the stage for the tragic events to come. They literally spell out his future, and no matter what he does, he can't escape it. This sense of predestination is a hallmark of Shakespearean tragedy. Another important feature is the struggle between good and evil. This internal and external conflict is what makes the story so compelling. In every tragedy, you'll find characters battling their inner demons. These struggles often mirror larger societal conflicts, making the story resonate on multiple levels. This moral conflict adds a lot of depth to the story. It forces the characters to make difficult choices, often with devastating consequences. For example, in Othello, you see Iago manipulating Othello, making him question everything and everyone. This manipulation leads to tragic misunderstandings and ultimately tragedy. Now let's talk about the supernatural elements. These elements add an extra layer of intrigue and mystery to the story. Shakespeare loved spooky stuff. Ghosts, witches, omens, you name it. These elements often serve as symbols of the character's inner turmoil and foreshadowing of events to come. These elements create an eerie atmosphere and often drive the plot forward. They keep the audience on the edge of their seats, wondering what will happen next. Think of the ghost in Hamlet or the witches in Macbeth. These supernatural elements are crucial to the unfolding of the plot and the development of the characters. And of course, we can't forget about the tragic ending. This is perhaps the most defining feature of a Shakespearean tragedy. Unlike comedies, Shakespearean tragedies don't have a happy ending. The protagonist usually meets a grim fate, and it's often accompanied by a lot of collateral damage. This ending serves as a powerful commentary on the human condition and the consequences of our actions. At the end of King Lear, for example, nearly everyone is dead or destroyed emotionally. This bleak conclusion leaves the audience with much to ponder. So to wrap it all up, Shakespearean tragedies are defined by a tragic hero with a fatal flaw. The role of fate and destiny, a battle between good and evil, supernatural elements, and a tragic ending. These elements combine to create stories that are both timeless and deeply moving. These plays might be heavy, but they're packed with lessons about human nature and the consequences of our actions. They challenge us to reflect on our own lives and the choices we make. Alright, that's a wrap for today. I hope you found this breakdown helpful and that it enhances your understanding and appreciation of Shakespearean tragedy. If you found this helpful, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more literary insights. Your support helps us bring more content like this to you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Take care and keep exploring the world of literature.